One tip that you could give the young generation. You got married. Hey, congrats, man. Guys, welcome back to another MFJ video. Today, I want to talk about an interview that I did a few weeks ago. I was walking in River Oaks. For those of you not from Houston, River Oaks is probably the most expensive part of Houston. Turns out I was walking there the other day with one of my boys trying to learn from these successful people, and I stumbled upon this couple. It was cool because he talked about not getting lost with women, you know, like some of the strongest men are able to control their lust. Like the real flex is, how many women have you rejected when they were all up on you? Let's play the interview. Pay attention to what he had to say. Is there one tip that you could give the young generation?
What was I talking about?
Man, so y'all ready there?
There's too many tips to give young people, man. It depends on them. It depends on the young person.
So
you know
like,
what I mean?
what if you were starting over? You know, what would you tell your younger self now that you got all this experience and knowledge?
Man, don't waste time on these hoes, man.
Hey,
Don't
I
waste
like
time on these
that.
hoes, man.
What about you?
You don't waste too much time.
I would say just be yourself and don't focus on what other people say. Just be authentically yourself.
Politically correct.
I am a medical device specialist and a end-of-life doula.
I'm a dental hygienist and a professional photographer.
Well, how would somebody get into your position now?
If you don't have a passion for helping people, then don't do it, because you're going to be dealing with the general public. You're going to be dealing with a lot of different people, crazy people, cool people, all kinds of different people from different backgrounds. So if you're not good with people and you don't have a passion for helping them, don't even attempt it, you know what I mean? Don't even attempt getting into the medical field, you know what I mean?
And you know, you kind of mentioned, you know, wasting a lot of time, you know, and so what made you lock in?
After a certain amount of time, they're all the same. All women are the same, but every woman is different, if that makes sense. All women are the same, but every woman is different. And if you done went around a few times, you kind of can get the gist of how the women act. So don't waste your time with these hoes. When I said that, it's like you should be able to know, hey, what type of chick this chick is. I'm not about to waste my time with her because I already know where this is going to end and how this is going to end. Whereas supposedly in the beginning you don't know, but after a few years of running around, you kind of should be able to know. So after that, don't waste your time with them, man. Just cut them off right there, you know.
Right. Like, leave that for the youngsters, you know, there's
just
bigger
leave it
things to
alone.
focus
You should know
on.
by then. You should be like, hey, I've met your type several times. I know where this is gonna end. I'm not even gonna waste my time with you if that's not what I'm looking for. Now, if you just want to be out here and be a dog, then go ahead, be a dog. You know what I mean? Do your thing, man. Be safe, but don't waste too much of your time. Focus on getting some money, helping other people.
How has God played a role into where you guys are today?
Oh, big time, big time. I was raised Baptist, so I think I've had that strong foundation of God and the importance He holds in my life. So I think where I'm at today, I owe that to Him.
That's beautiful. What about you?
Me, man, I wasn't too religious like coming up, you know what I mean? I always had faith a little bit, but it didn't hit me till like my later 20s when stuff started happening, opportunities started to present themselves in my life. And then I was like, oh man, this is wild. This has to be some higher being helping me out right here, you know what I mean? Of course, I feel like I did some of the work too because the opportunity presented itself, but then I have to capitalize on that opportunity. So God didn't come into my life until a little bit later, you know? And then after that, I was thankful, and then I started thanking God, you know, whatever that being is, for the things that, and for the opportunities.
I just love how this man just kept it real with us. Even though we were hoping to talk to somebody in business, get some finance tips, this man really broke it down for us, because how are you going to be successful in your business or in anything that you are trying to put your attention to if you can't even control your urges, if you can't even control your emotions? For anybody watching this, no matter what age you are, I think that this is your sign to really lock in and be able to control those urges, to be able to lock in. When you look at some of the most successful people, when presented with these urges, these men didn't just dive into their urges and their desires. Instead, they channeled that energy into inventions, into creations, and you see that all over history. And it's pretty sad nowadays how we got a lot of young kids nowadays that feel like a girl is their whole world. So when you start connecting the dots, this all goes back to what he mentioned in the interview. You know your priorities. Whether you're young watching this, whether you're already at an older stage of your life, I think the best thing that we can do is lean on God and not our own understanding, because he really is trying to be involved in every aspect of your life. And there's no reason for you to feel like you have no purpose or like your timeline already passed, like you're too late to the game. If you are still breathing, God still has a purpose for you. So, what an exciting time to be alive. I hope that you guys got something from that interview. And it's just exciting because once you start to see the characteristics of people that are actually big dogs in the game, they're locked in. They're not worried about, the small stuff. And so this is your sign to lock in. Thank you for tuning into this video today. Welcome to the MFJ family. We're trying to build this up, trying to inspire other people through my journey. And the point of this message was to remind you as a man or as a woman, even if you're watching this, you have a greater purpose. Don't just get sidetracked by the small things going on in your life. You have something to build. You have an assignment on this earth. And so you can't be getting sidetracked by small things. It's crazy, but a lot of times we're caught in the middle of those things. Hopefully you can absorb this. Thank you for tuning in today. Welcome to the family. And let's just keep growing together, man. So we'll catch you on the next one.